The latest State of Play delivered a lineup of blockbuster games with reveals that got everyone talking and trailers that sent the hype through the roof. Today, we're getting straight to the point and counting down the 10 best games from the event. So grab your popcorn, get comfortable, because the video has only just begun. The first on the list is Onimusha, Way of the Sword, marking the return of Capcom's classic franchise, transporting players to a dark and mysterious Kyoto at the beginning of the Edo period. The city is shrouded in a malevolent mist called Malice, bringing hordes of Genma demonic creatures that threaten humanity. At the heart of the story, a lone samurai wields the legendary Oni Gauntlet, a mystical relic that grants supernatural powers, but at a hidden cost. The combat system brings back the iconic Eisen, rewarding quick reflexes and precise attacks. Additionally, the Oni Gauntlet allows players to absorb souls, enhancing abilities and unlocking new techniques. Developed using RE Engine technology, the game features stunning visuals, delivering a highly detailed recreation of feudal Japan, blending realism with dark fantasy elements. Combining nostalgia with innovation, Onimusha, Way of the Sword promises a triumphant return to the saga, offering brutal challenges and an immersive narrative.
What got them so riled up?
One of the games that stood out the most was Hell Is Us, an action-adventure title developed by Rogue Factor and published by Nacon. Under the creative direction of Jonathan Jacques Belletet, known for his work on Deus Ex: Human Revolution, the game promises a deeply immersive and unique experience. The story takes place in Hadea, a war-torn country ravaged by a mysterious calamity that unleashed supernatural creatures immune to modern weapons. At the heart of the narrative is Remy, a former United Nations soldier who returns to his homeland searching for answers about his missing parents. One of the game's standout features is its exploration system. There are no maps or mission markers, encouraging players to rely on their instincts to uncover secrets and face the challenges of the semi-open world. Combat focuses on melee weapons such as swords and spears, and Remy has access to an advanced drone that aids in exploration and distracts enemies. If the game delivers on its promises, it could become one of the most innovative and immersive titles of the year. Now, let's move on to the next exciting games revealed at the event.
No one knows how that world came into being. It devoured everything from the past. Only I was left. That was a fatal mistake.
Tides of Annihilation is an action-adventure game developed by the Chinese studio Eclipse Glow Games, inspired by the Arthurian legend. The game is set in a modern London, devastated by an otherworldly invasion, where the player controls Gwendolyn, the city's last survivor. Gwendolyn possesses a mysterious power that allows her to command the legendary Knights of the Round Table. The game features RPG elements such as leveling systems and skill trees, allowing customization in both combat and character appearance. One of the game's standout features is its unique combat system, where Gwendolyn can lead over 10 legendary knights, each with distinct abilities. This system enables strategic combinations in cooperative battles. Players will face colossal knights, giant entities roaming a distorted London, offering epic and challenging battles. The game's combat mechanics encourage tactical planning and synergy between the knights. Although no specific release date has been announced, Tides of Annihilation is scheduled to launch for PlayStation 5, Xbox X, S, and PC.
Lies not with you, but I will take back everything that belongs to me. Even if the price is my soul. The table is dead. It exists no more.
Mind's Eye, a game that promises to elevate storytelling in video games. Developed by Build a Rocket Boy, the studio founded by Leslie Benzies, former president of Rockstar North, this title blends cinematic action, cyberpunk elements, and a protagonist who cannot trust his own mind. The story takes place in the city of Red Rock, a place where technology has advanced too quickly, and humans are still struggling to keep up. Mega corporations control everything, drones patrol the streets, and neural implants offer superhuman abilities, but at a high cost. Amidst this chaos, we meet Jacob Diaz, a former soldier who has received an experimental implant called Mind's Eye. The problem? This implant has started to alter his perception of reality. The key difference in Mind's Eye is that Jacob is haunted by fragmented memories and distorted visions. He doesn't know what is real and what is an illusion, creating a unique experience for the player. Amidst intense shootouts, high-speed chases, and stealth infiltrations, we must uncover the truth behind the conspiracy surrounding the implant before Jacob loses control of his own mind. The game focuses on dynamic and cinematic combat, blending firearms, melee combat, and technological abilities. Players can hack systems, predict enemy movements, and even alter their perception of time. The setting is reminiscent of Cyberpunk 2077 and Deus Ex, while the gameplay draws influences from Uncharted and Spec Ops: The Line. Despite the hype, there are uncertainties. The game will be released within the Everywhere project, a metaverse created by the studio, raising doubts. Will it be a full-fledged game or just a limited experience? Additionally, Build a Rocket Boy still needs to prove that it can deliver a AAA game on the level of GTA or Red Dead Redemption. If Mind's Eye delivers on its promises, it could be one of the most impactful games of 2025. But if it stumbles, it might just end up being another big promise that never materialized. We'll have to wait and see if this journey through Jacob's mind will be as intense as it seems.
I know what I have to do. This is the only way.
Now let's dive into Housemarque's latest project, Saros, announced at the last State of Play. The developer, famous for the success of Returnal, now brings a third-person action game that promises to challenge players with innovative gameplay and an engaging narrative. In Saros, we take on the role of Arjun Devraj, an enforcer Soltari sent to a planet called Carcosa. This lost colony is trapped in a perpetual eclipse, and our mission is to uncover the mysteries hidden within. Housemarque promises a dark and intense story, where sacrifices will be necessary to shape a new future. Following Housemarque's tradition, Saros will feature fast-paced third-person action with a unique twist, permanent progression. Each time we die, the world around us changes, but our upgrades and improvements remain, ensuring that the experience is always challenging and exciting. This system gives weight and meaning to each attempt, encouraging experimentation and adaptation. The protagonist, Arjun Devraj, will be played by Rahul Kohli, an actor known for Midnight Mass and the fall of the House of Usher. Kohli's involvement reinforces Housemarque's commitment to delivering a deep narrative paired with top-tier acting performances. Scheduled for release in 2026 exclusively for PlayStation 5, Saros is already generating high expectations. There is still much to be revealed about its gameplay, visuals, and design, but what has been showcased so far promises a challenging and visually stunning experience.
Madness reigns. Then everything begins again. But after every death, I always come back stronger. I know that you are here, and I will find you.
The Midnight Walk is a dark fantasy game developed by Moonhood Studio, known for its handcrafted aesthetics and deep storytelling. The game follows the Burnt One, an entity that awakens in a world consumed by darkness, accompanied by Potboy, a lantern-like creature. Together they embark on a journey to bring light to the most shadowy regions of this hostile universe. The story is divided into 5 distinct tales, exploring themes of fire and darkness. Throughout the journey, the protagonists face terrifying enemies and strategic challenges, requiring players to use Potboy's flame to light paths, solve puzzles, and avoid threats. The core gameplay revolves around balancing exposure and concealment, making light management essential for survival. Visually, The Midnight Walk stands out with its entirely hand-sculpted clay world and stop-motion animation, giving the game a unique and tangible aesthetic. Additionally, it will be compatible with PlayStation VR 2, offering an even more immersive experience through eye-tracking controls and tactile interaction. Scheduled for release on May 8, 2025, The Midnight Walk will be available for PlayStation 5 and PC. Players can add it to their wishlist on Steam and PlayStation Store with a 10% pre-order discount for PlayStation Plus subscribers. This game promises to be an immersive and artistically rich experience, blending deep storytelling, engaging mechanics, and an innovative handcrafted aesthetic.
soul, you charming little wanderer. Where are you off to now?
And so it was that the Burnt One and a small flame took a wander down the Midnight Walk.
Now we have the epic return of one of Sega's most iconic franchises, Shinobi, Art of Vengeance. In this new chapter, Joe Musashi, the legendary ninja of the Oboro clan, returns from a mission only to find his village destroyed and his people turned to stone. Determined to seek revenge, he embarks on a journey against a mysterious dark force. The game, developed by Lizard Cube, features a hand-drawn visual style, blending influences from comic books and Japanese animation, creating a unique and striking aesthetic. The gameplay retains the classic essence of the series, with fast and fluid combat. Joe wields his Oborozuki katana, kunai, ninpo abilities, and ninja techniques to defeat enemies. Additionally, new mechanics have been introduced, such as special amulets and ningi tools, which unlock new paths. Art of Vengeance brings multiple references to past titles, including The Revenge of Shinobi and Shinobi Thrill, featuring iconic stages and reimagined bosses. The game will have a deluxe edition, offering exclusive skins, A digital art book, a soundtrack, and even a special stage featuring legendary Sega villains. The hype is real. With an experienced team behind the project and a confirmed release date of August 29, 2025, the game promises to deliver the perfect balance of nostalgia and innovation. Directive 8020, the terror of deep space. Imagine embarking on a mission to colonize a new world, only to find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no escape. Earth is dying. With resources depleted, humanity's only hope is to find a new home. The colonial spaceship Cassiopeia is sent to Tau Ceti F, a planet 12 light-years away. But something goes terribly wrong. A crash landing forces the crew to survive in a hostile environment, only to discover they are not alone. A shape-shifting alien entity begins hunting them, imitating their crewmates. Who can you trust? Who is still human? Paranoia spreads like wildfire. Like Supermassive's previous games, your decisions will determine the fate of the crew. You control 5 characters, each with their own backstory and personality. Among them is Brianna Young, played by Lashana Lynch, who must keep the group together while terror lurks in every corner. But what if one of your crewmates is already an imposter? Who will you sacrifice to survive? Directive 8020 is pure space horror at its finest. The inspiration comes from classics like Alien and The Thing. The narrow corridors of the Cassiopeia, the dim lighting and the eerie sounds create a claustrophobic atmosphere. Every shadow could be hiding an enemy, and every wrong decision could cost a life. With stunning graphics, powered by Unreal Engine 5 and realistic physics, the game puts you directly in the shoes of the survivors. Beyond its branching narrative, the gameplay introduces stealth and resource management elements. You have a multifunctional wrist device that can activate systems, scan electronics, and even serve as an improvised weapon. But use it wisely. Every action might alert the lurking creature. Directive 8020 is more than just a horror game. It's a psychological test. Do you trust your instincts? Can you make decisions under pressure? Or will paranoia consume you before the creature strikes? With its release set for October 2nd, 2025, Supermassive Games promises an immersive and terrifying experience. Now let's talk about Lies of P Overture, the highly anticipated DLC expansion coming in 2025. This new chapter takes us back in time, unveiling the events that led to the puppet frenzy. Get ready for an in-depth look at the storyline, gameplay changes, and why this expansion is so exciting for Lies of P fans. In Lies of P Overture, players return to Krat before its downfall. You once again control P, but this time you're guided by a legendary stalker, a warrior seeking vengeance. As the city descends into chaos, new secrets emerge, and the battle for survival intensifies. The game introduces snow-covered environments, adding a fresh and eerie atmosphere to the dark world we already know. The expansion promises new weapons, abilities, and combat mechanics that refine Lies of P's intense battles. Expect enhanced enemy AI, new boss fights, and a deeper narrative experience. The developers have hinted at mechanics that didn't make it into the base game, making this DLC feel like a director's cut. Fans can look forward to exploring a more detailed Krat with expanded lore and fresh challenges. The announcement of Lies of P Overture has been met with massive hype. Players are eager to uncover the origins of the puppet frenzy and experience the untold stories of Krat. Discussions online highlight the excitement for new weapons, enemies, and the return of P's mysterious journey. With high expectations, the DLC aims to deliver an unforgettable experience for both newcomers and hardcore fans. With a darker story, improved mechanics, and expanded lore, Lies of P Overture is shaping up to be a must-play expansion. Whether you're a veteran or new to the game, this DLC promises to deepen the Lies of P universe in a thrilling way.
can cross the bounds of time, we'll meet again.
And here we are, the grand finale of our list of the 10 best announcements from the state of play, and we couldn't have ended it any better. The last game is one of the most anticipated remakes in recent years. Let's talk about Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater, the epic return of one of the greatest stealth action classics. Originally released in 2004, Snake Eater takes us back to the height of the Cold War, where we step into the boots of Naked Snake, an elite operative on a top-secret mission. His goal? Rescue a Soviet scientist and stop the development of the deadly Shagohod nuclear weapon. But the real challenge, facing his own mentor, the boss, who seems to have betrayed the United States. With its deep storytelling and emotional twists, this is widely regarded as one of the best narratives in the entire franchise. Konami is bringing this classic back with the power of Unreal Engine 5, completely overhauling the visuals with ultra-realistic environments and fine-tuned details in the jungle setting. The controls have been modernized, the camera improved, and the camouflage and survival systems have been made even deeper. It's the game we know and love, but rebuilt for the next generation. The remake stays true to the original mechanics, but also adds exciting new elements. Exclusive modes like Snake vs. Monkey on PlayStation and a surprise Bomberman crossover on Xbox add a fresh twist to the experience. Plus, deluxe and collector's editions will include special skins and early access for those eager to jump into the game before its official release. The hype is real. Fans are eager to see how Konami will deliver this revamped experience, and everything suggests that Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater could be one of the biggest releases of 2025. But what do you think about this remake? Did we save the best for last? Drop a comment, leave a like and subscribe for more gaming content. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.